7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey loves, so welcome back to Bama Girls Cafe. Today we're going to be making big chocolate chip cookies with walnuts, and we're going to dip them in a little bit of milk chocolate. So you guys know I am a cookie fiend. I love chocolate chip cookies. I love any kind of cookie I can get my hands on, okay? I'm a fat kid and sometimes I might just let it all hang out a little bit. But nevertheless, we're going to get into making these chocolate chip cookies. So this is going to be a small batch of about 12, anywhere from 10 to 12 cookies, because we're going to make them big. So you're going to need a cup and 1/8 of flours, half a cup of walnuts, a cup of chocolate chips, 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, 6 tablespoons of white sugar, some salt, some baking soda, vanilla, egg, and butter, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna just jump right into this video. Let's get the side cam started. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is you're going to need to take your butter and place it into the bowl. Make sure you get all that butter off in there, baby, okay? Okay. So we got our butter. And then you're going to take your brown sugar and mix it all up in there. Then you're going to add in your white sugar. Then just place that over there. And this to the side again. We're just going to cream this together, and then we're going to add in our egg. Make sure you get it mixed in really well. There is no like super long. Alright, so now we've got that all mixed in. We're going to go ahead and drop that good old egg over in there. So we got our 1 egg. Oops. Get rid of that. And slippery fingers. We're going to take our baking soda and salt. Make sure you don't get the baking soda and the baking powder mixed up, because that could be disastrous. We're gonna mix that in. So what I like to do for my cookies sometimes, so I know everything's getting mixed up and all even, I just like to take and put my vanilla in my egg and then throw it over into the sugar mixture. So we're gonna use about a teaspoon, a little bit more. I put a little bit more because I love the vanilla taste in the chocolate chip cookie. And we're gonna go ahead and pour that over into the bowl and give it a good mix. Ooh, I lost some stuff. You want to make sure you get all of your lumps and bumps out of the brown sugar. You want it to be really smooth. Especially brown sugar, because sometimes it tends to clump up, so you want to make sure you get all of the clumps out of it. Alright, so we've done that. Now we're going to go and start adding in our dry ingredients. I'm going to add in about half of that. And then we're going to mix. And this part I'm going to mix with a spoon, because you don't want to over mix the cookie dough. So yeah, let me move this out the way. And we're just going to mix this in with a spoon. And from this point on, you just want to hand mix everything. So that your dough doesn't get too thick and chewy. Because you can over mix a cookie dough. Alright, we're going to add the rest of it over in there. Drop that over in the sink. And we're just going to mix it all together. And it takes a little while, but it's okay. Alright. And just make sure you get everything off the side of the bowl. Just take your spoon and rub it around. So I really love chocolate chip cookies, y'all, but I like them big, you know. And I have an old video up that's when I first started on YouTube. I'm probably gonna be taking that one down. I'll keep it up, but this is just showing you guys how to get big cookies, and if you don't want a lot, this is the best way to do it. So I'm gonna throw those walnuts over in there and those delicious chocolate chips. So I like to use semi-sweet. I'm not really a fan of dark chocolate. Sometimes the milk chocolate is a little sweet. Because we're gonna be dipping these cookies into some milk chocolate, I decided to use semi-sweet chocolate chips. And we're just gonna fold this in here. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my oven all ready and pull my cookie sheet out and put a liner in it. And then we're gonna lay these mugs out and pop them into the oven. I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, loves, so we are back and we're gonna go ahead and we're going to start putting these cookies out. Now what I like to do is to wet the tip of my fingers a little bit so it helps the dough not to stick to your fingers that much. And these cookies are gonna be a little bit bigger, so what I like to do is measure out about this size right here. And then just a little bit more. And then I like to push them down. So you're only going to get about 6 of these on a pan. And like I said, these cookies are going to be a little bit bigger than the other ones that I usually do here on the channel, which is fine. Because who doesn't like a big cookie? Put a little bit more on there. And I want these cookies to be a little bit bigger than usual. So you need to make sure that you give them room to spread out. And I kind of like to shape them a little bit so I can get that perfect shape. Spread that down a little bit further. And see how they stick to your hand a little bit? That's fine though. I'm gonna put 2 more on here. And just kind of shape them in a round shape. So that when they spread, they'll come out like that perfect cookie shape. I think this one might be a little bit too big. Okay. And while these are off in the oven cooking, I'm going to melt down some milk chocolate on the stove. I already had it sitting out. I already got my water ready so that I can give it a good little, you know, make a double boiler and kind of get it together. And then we're gonna pop these in the oven at 375 until they're golden brown and a little bit brown on the bottom, because you don't want them to get too dark because then they'll get soft, unless you want a crispy type of cookie situation. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to pop these in the oven, and then we'll be back when we get them all done. I'll show you what they look like. Then we're gonna place them on the cookie trays over here. The baking racks over here behind me. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna let them cool. And we're gonna dip them in chocolate. But before I go, I just want to say, y'all, it has been some stuff going on in the world these last 2 weeks with these hurricanes. And I'm not gonna be long-winded, but I just want to say, if you have family who are living down in Florida, please try to make contact with them. It's just so sad to see how the Keys got tore up, and the people down in Cuba and I want to say, is it St. Martin? They just got, I can't with these hurricanes. And I just want to send all my love and my prayers and support to the people in Florida. And let's not forget about the people in Texas, because like I said, people all rush in right after a hurricane, but it's the long-term effects that that hurt people after the hurricane. So if you do have a family member who's dealing with this, try to be there for them right now and in this moment, but do know that they're going to need your love, your support, and your assistance, and maybe financial help 6-7 months on down the line, because a hurricane, like these type of disasters, are just devastating. I can't even explain to you how devastating they can be. So my prayers, my love go out to all you guys who've been suffering during this terrible hurricane season this year. And I'm going to keep praying for you guys and do whatever I can on my end to help those who I can. But I just want to say, may God be with y'all. Buddha, whoever you pray to, whoever you pray for, whoever you believe in, may they be with you on your journey to recovering from the hurricanes that have hit the U.S. and other places. I love you guys, and I'll be back as soon as I get these cookies out of the oven so we can see them. And yeah, I'm sorry for being long-winded, but that's just on my heart, you know. That kind of it stresses me out. These hurricanes are stressing me out, y'all, because Irma came through here, and we just got wind and rain here between in Enterprise, this area, and the rain and the wind was too much for me to deal with. So I can only imagine what the hurricane was like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven. Alright, loves, so the cookies are out of the oven, and here they go. Ooh, those are some nice sized cookies. And hold on so you guys can get a front view. So they're out of the oven, and I like to take mine off when they're still kind of warm so that they'll stop cooking, because if they're still on this hot cookie sheet, they are going to continue to cook. Alright, you just have to be really gentle when you do it. So we're gonna let these cool. I have my milk chocolate on the stove melting down, and I'm going to switch out this parchment paper because I don't want them to burn from the other cookies. And then we're going to let them all cool down. Little daddy, I'm being funny, y'all. We're gonna let them all cool down so that we can dip them in some chocolate and get our life. And yeah, that's pretty much it, what's going on. So let me get on off here. We're gonna let these cool down, and then we're gonna, you know, get our chocolate melted. We're gonna dip them, and then we're gonna celebrate. Okay, so I'll see you guys as soon as I get this last batch out the oven. And all right, loves, so we are back, and what we're gonna do is we're going to take half of these cookies and we're going to dip them in this chocolate. And we're going to just dip half of the cookie in the chocolate. Let me move this over so you guys can see on the side cam. And we're just going to dip half of this cookie in chocolate. And the ones that you dip in chocolate, you kind of want to put them on a piece of parchment paper and let them sit in the refrigerator for a little bit to get firm. Ooh, yummy. Ooh. I'm just gonna dip 4 of them because, you know, everybody doesn't like all that extra chocolate mix like I do. And I already murdered the cookie, y'all, so please forgive me. It was so delicious. And make sure when you dip them and you put them down that you put them on a piece of parchment paper so that they won't stick. Alright, so we're going to pop these in let the chocolate settle on them, put them in the side cam, and you can see the rest of the cookies. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit more about this recipe. I'm gonna tell you guys what's been going on with she. And then I'm gonna set up and we're gonna shoot another video. We're gonna go back to back, 2 for 2, baby. But yeah, let me get these in the refrigerator, let them sit, and then I'll be back and we're gonna plate these up, and then we're gonna get out live because we about to have us in the next video an adult MF and drink. Okay, because the way my nerves are set up and my good bad hip, I need a drink, y'all. I need a drink. And she gonna have her drink, okay? With her midsection all out. Girl, you sexy. Hi. Alright, so let me get these in the refrigerator and then I'm gonna be back, okay? I'm gonna be back. Alright, loves, so we are back and we are absolutely definitely finished with the chocolate chip cookie video. So as you guys can see, I have some of the chocolate chip cookies in the front that I've dipped in chocolate, and then I just have the chocolate chip, well, they're all chocolate chip walnut, but the chocolate chip walnut chocolate dipped honey is in the front, and just the regular chocolate chip walnut are in the back. Now I love a good chocolate chip cookie because y'all know I am the cookie monster, okay? I will eat a cookie here or there, anywhere, you name it. I'm trying to get me a cookie, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and get set up for the second video because y'all, we about to make some drinks in the next video because you know we grown over here, some of us. So if you're under 21, please do not tune in to watch the next video. But if you are, then come join me. I'm not really worried about the amount of views on the next video because this video is not going to be for everybody. But this video right here is for everybody. So I'm gonna take the cookie. I'm gonna eat one cookie. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Why he made these cookies so good, I know that not. I love cookies. Did y'all see them big beaver teeth? Oh, just take a bite of that cookie. Oh my God. Yo, it's been a long week between Hurricane, what's her name that we dare not mention, Armor. Sound like a very unattractive person, but just not only that, you know, I'm constantly having to ground myself and bring myself back down, not because I feel like I'm better than people, but out of the crazy clouds. Because see, she has been on like a little bit of a ram, and it's not people who are innocent. I've just been letting my other side come out lately, and I'm really asking God to work on me because I don't like being, ooh, I'm lopsided, Lord. Ooh, okay. I've really been asking for help to work on it because sometimes people will push you in a direction that you have no intention of going in. You have to learn how to will yourself back because sometimes people want to see that side of you so they can say, oh, you haven't changed. You're still the same person. They want to challenge the changes you made in your life, whether it be financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Now I'm gonna say spiritually again because sometimes people come at you and they want to force their negative energy into your life deep down in your spirit, and you got to be aware of that type of energy. Like I said, I'm just like everybody else. I get on here, I have fun, I love doing YouTube, but I struggle in my everyday life with everyday issues, whether it be family, friends. I don't have no coworker because she work at the house, or just people in the everyday life. Sometimes you come across people and they just have a whole lot of trash in their life, and you walk in to their trash. You know, like I was in the store the other day. This lady just was, she had a lot of trash in her life, and I bumped her accidentally, and she just dumped her trash on me. Now, me being as crazy as I am, I let her live and keep her limbs. And I walked away and I said a little bit, I whispered a little bit to myself, you know, come back down to earth, because we ain't got no bail money. But it's just that you have to be aware of the people that are around you spiritually. So if you're going through something, or you feel like somebody's not treating you right, separate yourself, pray about it, and then handle the situation. Because that's what I'm finding I'm having to do. And you have to understand, not everybody is going to be for you. That includes family. And you can't let everybody know what you got going on in your life, whether it's good or bad. You just take it, ball it up, wipe your booty with it, flush it down the toilet, and pray about it, and forget it. Because there are going to be some things in life you cannot control, no matter what you do. You can't control it. With that being said, I love y'all. I'm finished my cookie. And so I don't eat no more. She's going to put the lid on them until tomorrow. And I'm going to finish this one. And then I'm going to set up and I'm going to do a second video for you guys. I just want to say I love you. Remember to keep God first. And treat people the way you want to be treated. Because we all have something we're going through. Nothing is perfect. No one is perfect. There is no perfect situation. It's just on how you handle it. So remember, I love y'all. Food is love. I'll see y'all back here in a couple days. And just take care of yourself. And like I said, if you have family in Texas, or you have family in Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida, please check on your family and know to be a little bit kind and patient with them, because they're really going to be going through it after this hurricane, and they're going to need your support in more than one way. Like I said, everybody rushes in during, you know, after the disaster. They there for 2 or 3 months, and then they leave, and then you still trying to put your life back together 6, 9 months to a year to 2 years, and it just doesn't work like that, you know. So these people are going to need support long term, and not just financial support, the mental support too, because, you know, going through a hurricane, baby, can cause a little bit of PTSD. And when I say PTSD, most people think about military, but postpartum traumatic stress, am I saying it wrong, can happen in any situation that is in your life. Car accident, anything can cause the onset of PTSD if it's stressful enough, and because it changes the chemicals in the brain. So just be aware of all of that. And if you are suffering from some of these things, whether you're military or not, depression, I'm going to tell you, first, pray. Then go see somebody, because there is somebody out there to help you. Like my friends say, you know, you can't just sprinkle a little bit of Jesus on everything and think it's going to be fixed. Now, he has placed people here to help us with all this. So take that into account. I like to think that everything we need here in this life is here for us. It's just up to you to go and get it. So I love you guys. I'm so long-winded, but I'll see you guys back here next week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me get off my soapbox, okay? Because after this week, she need a drink, okay? She needs a drink. All right, I'm going to take this and put this on the counter, and I'll see y'all later.